Kofi Annan once said, "We may have different religions, different languages, different colored skin, but we all belong to one human race." These words remind us that beneath the surface of our diversity lies a shared heartbeat, a common longing for peace, justice, and belonging. Throughout history, some of the most transformative movements for justice and peace have been driven by faith. Religion, at its core, is not just a set of rituals or doctrines. It is a force that shapes values, inspires courage, and unites people under a shared vision of compassion and justice. While some may associate religion with division, its true power lies in its ability to foster nonviolence, empathy, and moral conviction. Picture this: Mahatma Gandhi, frail yet unyielding, walking miles at the sea to make salt, defying an empire without raising a fist. His principle of ahimsa, or non-violence, inspired by Hinduism and Jainism, led India to independence without bloodshed. Imagine Martin Luther King Jr. standing on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, his voice trembling with both exhaustion and hope, declaring, "I have a dream." As millions listened with bated breath, guided by Christian values, he spearheaded the US civil rights movement through love and non-violent protest. In South Africa, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, with his infectious laughter and unshakable faith, used Christian teachings to fight apartheid and promote reconciliation. The Dalai Lama's gentle smile and Buddhist philosophy have shaped global activism for peace, while Abdul Ghaffar Khan, the frontier Gandhi, rallied thousands to his Islamic faith to resist British rule without violence. Dorothy Day, a Catholic worker, fed the hungry and housed the homeless, her faith a beacon of social justice. And Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese Buddhist monk, taught the world to walk mindfully, even amidst the chaos of war. These figures are not just historical icons, they are living proof that faith, when rooted in love, can move mountains. But what enables faith to become such a transformative force? For many activists, their faith is not just a belief system, it is the air they breathe, the fire that fuels their courage. Prayer, meditation, and communal rituals provide spiritual strength and clarity. These practices reinforce a deep-rooted sense of purpose, allowing activists to stay committed even in the face of severe opposition. While figures like Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. are well known, many lesser-known religious movements have shaped peaceful activism. Jainism's principle of ahimsa influenced Gandhi's non-violence, while Islam inspired Abdul Ghaffar Khan's Khudai Khidmatgar movement. Japanese Buddhist groups like Soka Gakkai advocate for nuclear disarmament, and Quakers have led civil rights and anti-war efforts. Christianity helped abolish slavery through leaders like William Wilberforce, while Hindu and Sikh reformers fought caste and gender inequality. Jewish activities used faith in peaceful resistance during the Holocaust, and India's Chipko movement, where women hugged trees to protect forests, was rooted in Hindu-Buddhist beliefs. The sheer breadth of religiously inspired activism across cultures underscores that non-violence is not confined to any single faith, but rather a shared spiritual ethic that transcends boundaries. In modern times, faith-based activism continues to inspire change. Loma Gabowi, a Liberian peace activist and Nobel Peace Prize laureate, utilized a Christian faith to lead a women's peace movement that played a pivotal role in ending Liberia's civil war. Imagine thousands of women dressed in white, sitting in silent protest, their prayers and songs piercing the hearts of warlords and politicians alike. Gabowi's leadership demonstrated how faith can mobilize communities to demand peace, even in the face of unimaginable violence. Yet, we must also confront a painful truth. Religion has not always been a force for peace. History bears witness for instances where faith has been misused to justify violence, oppression, and division. The Crusades, religious extremism, and sectarian conflicts illustrate how sacred teachings can be distorted for political gain. A study titled "On How Religions Could Accidentally Incite Lies and Violence: Folktales as a Cultural Transmitter" explores how religious teachings can sometimes be interpreted in ways that justify negative behaviors. For example, folk tales and parables, when taken out of context, can perpetuate stereotypes or glorify violence in the name of faith. This is not a failure of religion itself, it is a failure of human interpretation. The examples of non-violent activism remind us that the core teachings of most religions, compassion, justice, and love, are inherently aligned with peace. The challenge lies in ensuring that these teachings are practiced authentically and inclusively, rather than manipulated to serve oppressive agendas. So why is non-violence a core principle in many religious traditions? Many religious traditions advocate for non-violence. In Hinduism and Jainism, the concept of ahimsa or non-violence is a guiding principle. Christianity teaches love for one's enemies, and Buddhism emphasizes peace and mindfulness. When activists follow these teachings, they resist oppression without resorting to violence. Recent research has reinforced this wisdom. Studies by Erica Chenoweth and Maria Stephen have shown that non-violent movements are twice as likely to succeed as violent ones. This success is often rooted in the moral authority and broad-based support that non-violence inspires qualities that are deeply aligned with religious teachings. So how can faith-based activism remain relevant today? One of the most powerful aspects of religion is its ability to bring people together. In times of social unrest, religious teachings can serve as a unifying force, reminding people of their shared humanity. Picture this: Christian, Muslim, Jewish, and Buddhist leaders standing side by side, their voices rising in unison to address systematic racism during the Black Lives Matter movement. This is the power of interfaith solidarity, a testament to the fact that when communities unite in their commitment to justice and non-violence, they create stronger, more inclusive movements. For those interested in exploring how religion has shaped peaceful activism, several books and films offer powerful insights. Books like Gandhi, an autobiography, Stride Towards Freedom by Martin Luther King Jr., No Future Without Forgiveness by Desmond Tutu, The Book of Joy by Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, and Strength to Love by Martin Luther King Jr. highlight faith-driven activism. Films such as Gandhi, Selma, The Mission, Pray the Devil Back to Hell, and Thich Nhat Hanh, Walk With Me, visually capture the struggles and triumphs of religious activists promoting peace. These works are not just stories, they are windows into the souls of those who dared to dream of a better world. Finally, in a world often marked by division and conflict, religion has the power to be a force for peace, justice, and unity. History has shown us that when faith is guided by love and compassion, it can inspire movements that change the course of humanity. From Gandhi's Satyagraha to Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream of equality, from Dalai Lama's teaching on compassion to Loma Gbowie's courageous efforts to end Liberia's civil war, religion has continuously fueled the courage to stand against injustice without violence. As Desmond Tutu once said, "Do your little bit of good where you are." It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Let us remember that true faith does not divide, it unites. It does not destroy, it heals. And when channeled towards peace, it becomes one of the most powerful forces of change. The question is not whether faith can change the world, it already has. The question is whether we will rise to the occasion and be the change we wish to see.